I used to work on the Mid-Sodor Railway. I spilled my loads often and derailed, which would often get me an earful from Dookie. I didn't care about a few spills and just laughed. I assumed that Dookie was just being dramatic and ignored all of his warnings. I continued showing off and felt no shame at a few spills. However, it became clear that Dookie was having enough. As I spilled my loads, he looked angrier at me than before. I just took no notice and continued to keep showing off. Until the day came when manager got involved. He had the angriest look on his face. I couldn't help but stay silent as I listened to the lecture manager gave me. It seemed like nothing new for me, as whenever Dookie saw me derail, all he said was that would never suit his grace. Then there was the threat manager made towards me. I shall make you useful, at last. My boiler ran cold as I thought of what manager's threat could mean. I thought long and hard, but it wasn't that long before I was back to showing off again. The next day, I was back to my old self. Because I derailed so much, I knew I had wasted my final chance. My wheels were removed, and I was placed behind the shed as a stationary generator. I was so miserable. I always had to watch. Stuart and Falcon worked without me, as if I didn't exist. When the Mid-Sodor Railway closed Dookie, Stuart and Falcon were transferred to another railway, and I was left behind. The rain poured down hard and caused a landslide which buried me underneath, leaving me unable to call out to anyone for help. I wasn't laughing now. It was lonely, buried underneath all of that mud. My fate of eternal loneliness has me regretting all of my past behavior. I waited years for anyone to come for me. Many long years. Being trapped under all that debris would make anyone bitter, really. After too many years, I was still stuck underneath the aftermath of the landslide that consumed the Mid-Sodor Railway. I hated Dookie, manager. Every railway I used to call home for leaving me for scrap. If Dookie, Stuart and Falcon were scrapped, they deserve fate. I never wanted to be made into a generator. Did I ask for it? No sane engine would want to be a generator. If you're out there, manager, know this. I haven't forgotten about what you did to me.